Welcome inside the coach's office for another edition of the Pikiell Podcast. And with me, of course, the head coach of your Scarlet Knights, Steve Pikiell. Coach, how is summer? How you doing?
I've been on the road. I've been a world-class traveler. But it's been a great summer. Interesting summer too. The recruiting, having the players now on campus. Continue to get our schedule straightened out, and then we have that exciting summer trip that we're going on to Africa and to Portugal, which I think we're all looking forward to, and it's going to be a great experience for our team.
And we'll get into some of the details on that in a couple of minutes. You mentioned the guys being here. What's it like getting them on the court and now seeing them playing for you in white and red?
It's been really, summertime's always fun. They have a little more free time. They can get around this great state of New Jersey and do some great things. Go to the beach and enjoy the area. Our workouts now, we get 8 hours a week, so 4 with the strength coach and 4 with us as basketball coaches, doing a lot of, individuals, making sure guys are in great shape, making sure they're staying healthy. Got a couple players, Mawat and Emmanuel, that are doing their rehab so that they can get back on the court. But it's been really good. I mean, it really has. It's an exciting group, a good working group. And, the hours have gone by quickly. We'll start, with our 10 practices leading up to, our trip too. So those will be a little bit longer. We'll be able to be on the court a little bit longer with our guys.
And one key guy for this team in particular is Cliff Amore. Now, last time we spoke, we didn't know if he was going into the draft, turning pro, had no idea. He's back. What does that do for you in this program?
Well, I will tell you, first of all, he went through the process. He did a really good job. Got a lot of really positive feedback as you're, going into the NBA and the combine and all the different experiences that he had. But wanted to come back to graduate, which is in this day and age, it's refreshing to hear it. He wanted to come back to graduate, get his degree, and to continue the great career that he's had. I think he's one of the best big guys in the entire country. We're just thrilled and honored to have him back for another season. I tell our, Rutgers Nation, enjoy. He's gotten better too, and thrilled. It'll be his team moving forward. He and Mawat, and one of our most experienced players, Andre Hyatt, is back. Thrilled. Can really shoot the ball and does a lot of things for us. Just excited about his development. He's getting his master's completed, and he's going to have a great year.
So seeing the guys out on the court, take me through what you're watching and how they look.
Well, at first we got the newcomers figuring it out, and we got the veteran guys. They're real workers. I think Noah gives us a veteran guard from UMass. Can really shoot the ball. He's been very mature, and we need that too in the class. And then Jermichael Davis is fast, and competitive, and I like where his mentality is. And Gavin is, special in a lot of ways, very athletic and can really shoot the basketball and has a real good competitive spirit about him. Derek has improved, so he's gained some weight. He's getting better. Antonio Chol, a guy we didn't talk about a lot last year because he was redshirted, is shooting the ball, and he's 6'9", 6'10"-ish. Really, I love where his body has developed in his game. Wolf, it's nice he didn't have football half the year this summer, and he's really coming a long, long way. So I'm excited about, the development of the older guys and the experience, but the new guys have done a good job of jumping on board, and Mawat and Emmanuel are doing their rehab, and they work their tail off in that too. If you ever saw what they go through on a daily basis to get back on the court, it's kind of amazing. So excited, and Cliff, just having Cliff back as a veteran guy that's one of the best big guys in the country really is exciting for us. So I really like the blend of both, and excited about how workouts have gone.
How proud are you? This NBA Summer League has become a big deal. When you see guys like Ron and Caleb out there doing what they're doing, how proud are you for those guys?
You know what? First of all, they're the greatest kids too going, and the job that they've done. They virtually came here and were very under-recruited, and guys that just believed in Rutgers, believed in staying the course. They kept getting better, and to see them now scoring double-digit, Caleb got 10 rebounds in one of the games and steals, and playing against the best of the best, and they're both going to have long professional careers, and real proud of them, and proud of their families and the people that we're surrounding them, telling them to stay the course and keep working and that kind of thing. And you see the rewards.
Yeah, and it really has been fun to watch. You mentioned the Africa and the Portugal trip. So give the fans and the alum just a little bit of an inside look as to what that's going to entail.
We got our shots the other day, first of all, so we had to do some of that, and that started the journey. But not a lot of teams go to Africa, and we wanted to do something different. And there's a real historical part of that trip, and there's a basketball part, and we recruit a lot of African players, and I think they're most excited about going to Dakar. And then the Portugal part too is unbelievable. It's a great country and some beautiful beaches and the history too behind it. So I look forward to those trips every 4 years. It's a great bonding too for our team, and we're going to play some good basketball. We're going to learn a lot about other cultures, just really experience some great time away. And plus we get 10 added practices too, so that's going to really help us as we move into September and October.
And speaking of team bonding, Team Tuesdays. So what does that mean when I say that to you?
Well, I mean, we had shots on the last Team Tuesday, and then they came to my house. So we started off with that. We're going to do some, exciting stuff. We're going to see a couple NFL practices. We're going to get to the beach. We're going to explore some of New Jersey in some different ways. So every Tuesday is a little bit of a journey for our team, and I want them to get out in the community and do some great things. And we started that first one at shots in my house, so they're going to feel a lot better about the next one. No shots included.
Last thing for you, as we record this, we're in the middle of July. Does Steve Pikiell get any time to enjoy summer, just with the family and away from the job?
It's becoming less and less. More recruiting periods have been brought in. I would say 3 or 4 years ago, May and June were kind of, times where at least I knew I was in my own bed at night and I could be home for dinner and that kind of thing. Now our schedule has completely changed. So, not really. I got to try to grab some time maybe after, our Africa trip before September, but I love what I do. We're going to be a good basketball team next year. That's part of the journey that you go through. It starts now. And, have a lot of fun with it, but there's time to rest somewhere down the road.
Yeah, I'm not sure when and where that is, but if you know, give me the secret and tell me one day. All right, how about we do this one more time post the Africa-Portugal trip and preseason?
That'll be great.
All right, another edition of the Pikiell Podcast. More upcoming right here from Rutgers.